Hello and welcome to Kim Reacts, your daily dose of anime reaction videos. I'm Kim and today we are going to watch the episode 15 of ReZero, Hajimaru Isekai Seikatsu. And if you're looking for ReZero collectible items or if you want to rewatch the ReZero anime series in full HD, just check out the link on the description down below and maybe you'll find something that you'd like and maybe you'd be able to rewatch this anime, or maybe you want to rewatch other or watch other anime in full HD. And if this is your first time here in this channel and you like watching anime reaction videos or ReZero reaction videos, consider subscribing so you will be updated whenever I upload my anime reactions. So quick recap from the last episode. Uh, Subaru is still being kinda still kinda pissed and angry about what happened, and is still trying to force himself into going back to Emilia and being her knight. And there's been a lot of struggle in this episode, and eventually, and Rem being in his side, trying her best to comfort Subaru and telling him that eventually telling him that she uh, shouldn't just put all of his everything of him to Emilia, that he should at least give a little bit of something to Rem. And I think that is implying that Rem is in love with Subaru, and um, I hope Subaru wouldn't take that for granted. And eventually what happened later on was a disaster. And it happened, it is happening again. The people close to Subaru are dying. If it's not him, it's someone close to him, especially the ones who's very important, Emilia. Now it's Rem. I think this is the first time that Rem died in this series, and so this means that Subaru has to go back in time to save Rem and eventually stop her from going alone to the mansion. And I think this also implies that Rem's sister Ram is also died or killed, and maybe also Emilia, not just Rem. So I wonder how Subaru will have to save them again after all those crazy things happened to him. I think I think the only time he was able to have the opportunity to rest was the time when Emilia made him sleep on her lap. But I guess he was able to have a rest too after saving the kids from the village when uh, when they killed the monsters from the forest. So yeah, I wonder how Subaru will have handle this time, because right now he's in a lot of he's very confused, very angry. There's a lot of uh, bad emotions going through him, especially after being separated from Emilia. And yeah, so I wonder how this will play out. So without further ado, let's start watching this episode and see what will happen. Okay, let's start watching in 3, 2, 1, start. Ah. Stabbed by the back with a knife sword. I think it's a knife. Oh! So those are So she defeated those mages that kinda. I think Subaru saw that first. Who's in that? Who's in there? Who's that? Oh, the kids. Ah, this will yeah. Uh, Ram. Ram too. And the girl, she was dying. Petra. Oh, this is brutal. How was she killed? The pin. Oh, Emilia. Yeah. Eventually, Emilia. I still. Emilia. Oh, the hidden library. She's still alive. Or maybe the librarian was killed too. But the enemy was strong because they have been able to kill her. Oh, his fingers were. Oh, they were frozen. Who's that? Puck? Is that Puck? Oh, oh, he turned back. Oh, he was able to stop it. But who did it? I think that voice was Puck. But I guess this would ah oh he's in deep shock. He had a mental breakdown. Ah. But thankfully he has still been able to go back in time. Because I think from the last time he died, he thought that it was his last chance of dying. So the witch is involved in this. So what if? But I guess they would smell if Puck was the. Oh, they're the turning now. Maybe that will. That will bring him back. Yeah. She loves him. Yeah. Hmm. So nice seeing her in this way. I know Subaru eventually be able to. He would be able to save them. Ah, Subaru is so so broke right now. So broken. I hope they got back. Just oh, what's that? Oh, oh, it's beginning now. Oh, are they too late? Oh, they're here. Ah, oh, oh, they were the ones. Oh, oh, they've taken Subaru. So they were, yeah. Oh, what is that? Right. So this guys kill anything that is something related to the witch. Oh, so Remos has been able to escape. Oh, he's insane. Mm. Oh, ah, oh, Rem's here. Oh, which? So they follow the witch. I thought they were against. Ah, the sound is so epic. Ah, so Baru needs to. Ah, oh, Oh! Ah! Ah! Ah, he needs to go back. But what can Subaru do? Ah, thinking it's the help of Reinhard. Oh, she's still alive. Ah, she is. Ah, shit. Ah, ah, Oh! He was able to go back. I think at least he is composed right now. I think he has a plan. I like this state of Subaru a lot more because this time he's prepared. He's a plan in his mind. I think he knows what he has to do. And all of that confusion and all of that despair from their his separation from Emilia has now turned into wrath, anger. I think that I'm not saying it's a good thing, but I think that that made him have a lot more focus, a lot more. He has a goal now. I think he knows what to do now. That I think that the people, the witch's cult is the main reason why they keep this keeps happening. I just was I was just really in a great shock on what happened. I never thought it could go any darker from before. This is a lot more intense and a lot more dark, especially the one. What really shook me was the moment when Rem's arms, legs were twisted, and even her head. And what really got me, I know that Subaru would still be able to go back, and Rem would still be alive. It's just that Rem's still tried to save Subaru and tell him that what she really felt for him. And thankfully, Subaru now has the motivation and urge to focus all of his confusion, his despair, his uh, his despair into anger and wrath, and now he has a target on where he could put all of that emotions, that uneasiness, that to Betelgeuse. And I I don't think I have hated an enemy an an enemy, a villain anime as much as I've hated this guy. It's just that he's so despicable. I don't know. I never felt. I don't think. I don't remember if I felt that same anger, and it's like I'm being. It feels like you're being in the shoes of uh, Subaru. It's very frustrating that seeing that, and knowing that Subaru isn't just some kind of guy from other shows that eventually some powers will sprung out from him being powerful, and he'll be able to kill Betelgeuse. But I don't think this show is that kind, and I think he will resolve this with his wits and help from the knights, maybe from Ram, and yeah, it's very very depressing and shocking episode. And I wonder who was that big. I think it's a cat at the mansion. Is that the witch? Was that the witch that cut off the head of Subaru? And even Betelgeuse was very strong. I think he has some psychic ability or something, magic, and I wonder how they would be able to deal with that. Maybe the knights have the ability, or I don't know, but I don't think this will end. I hope this anime would not end in a tragic way. I hope this will eventually be resolved. It's very depressing to see, and shocking on what happened. It happened. I think it happened twice now. Or I think he died twice in this episode. And thankfully, the first one was he broke down. He had a mental breakdown, and then was there to patch it up. But the second one was is now is full with rage, anger, towards Betelgeuse and this which is gone. So yeah, that's pretty much it for my reaction to this episode. I hope you enjoyed watching my reaction to this episode. And what are your reactions to this episode when you watch this? And if you have any questions or suggestions, or if you think I have missed some important details in this episode, just leave a comment down below and let me know, and I would really appreciate it. And if this is your first time here in this channel, on my reaction channel, consider subscribing if you like watching reaction videos to anime or to this specific anime ReZero. And if you're looking for collectible items, or if you want to rewatch, just check out the link in the description down below. It would help my channel, as it would help support my channel as well. I also have my Patreon account if you want to support me through there, so I would really appreciate it. And thank you very much for watching my reaction video, and I hope you enjoyed it, and see you in my next reaction video.